Good morning and Happy New Year. I'm not sure who's watching. Wherever you're watching, whoever's watching, comment below where you're watching from. I'll let you know an exciting bar comedy is coming to your area in the country. In the nooks and crannies of America, the Pub and Grub Comedy Tour. Katrina Brown. Good morning to the mutant queen of comedy, all the way out there in Ohio. My sister in Road Dog Comedy. I'm tempted to launch into a story, but I just don't know how long it'll take before Double T calls in. And then we do our bit. Bar Comedy USA News. Live on the air, recorded actually, and then broadcast on Thursday mornings. But I do it live right here on social media, Facebook and YouTube. Double T should be calling in soon. It's usually right at 8:15 a.m. sharp. Oh, I'm getting a text message. Okay. We'll be right back.
What's up, dude?
Oh, we made it.
I don't know what the deal is. I've never had any other problems with anybody else.
No, and we did not have this problem previously, and then it just started like I think the last time.
Right.
And now I did get a call from a 312 number at 8:15 a.m. that I deliberately ignored because I didn't recognize that. And
yeah,
I didn't want to pick that. If was that you, and then I ignored it, and then I should have been picking that up because it was you. But I ignored it. I didn't want to take a call, then have you call, and then have that be messed up.
Right. Yeah, I tried to. I just wanted to see if it would do it with my cell phone,
Oh,
and it like gave me a message like, oh, it'll try to reach you or whatever. So it sounded like it was gonna work. For
okay.
some reason, this one, I mean, I dial the number and then like where it clicks to start ringing.
Yeah. It just hangs up.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good thing I know the president of Google, and so I'll be able to jump into the Google. I don't know, man. I'll figure it out though. There might be just something on there that needs to be some sort of glitch.
Right.
It might work better if you just text me and say you're ready for the call,
Okay.
and then I'll just call you
Right. That works.
like this.
Down with that.
If this works with you, yeah. Okay.
Cool.
All right.
How were your holidays?
Holidays were good, real good. A little crazy. Getting
Yeah.
my son who's out in Iowa at Iowa State, sophomore year,
Right.
to fly in. You know, he had a flight out on Wednesday from Des Moines to Las Vegas, and it was delayed
Uh-huh.
for like the entire day because they didn't have a crew.
Right. Isn't that crazy?
And then that night is when the blizzard hit, which turned, the entire Midwest into Plant Hoth.
Right.
And so he he got a nice, he started his Christmas break with a beautiful, all expenses paid 3-day vacation in Des Moines.
Oh no.
So that was a little nerve-wracking. But after that, it's been real cool. Been a lot of fun.
Awesome. That's good.
Yourself?
Good. It was good. Pretty chill. Didn't do a lot. So that's always nice. I'm a big fan of that. But now back to the grind.
Back to the grind. April 14th. No, April 15th. The Screw City Tavern, Saturday night. Dobie Maxwell headlining. Right there in Rockford.
Okay.
So I'm
Okay. Oh, a Saturday.
yeah, they're doing a set. That's why I was confused at first, but it's the 15th.
Okay. Well, that's cool.
Usually it is a Friday.
Yeah, that's why it's kind of weird. But it's all good.
A little bit, I'm doing my predictions in comedy for 2023. I've just got a few of them.
Okay. Well, that sounds good. Well, Rockford's home for classic rock, 96.7 The Eagle. Good morning, it's Double T, and it's time for Bar Comedy USA News with comedian Jaredog. And now live from the news desk, it is Jaredog. What's up, buddy?
Happy New Year, Double T. What a great introduction to kick off 2023.
Anything for you, man. Anything to make you sound great.
It might be a little too much build up, and then, I'm my usual disappointing self, but it makes me feel good anyway, and that's what it's all about. It's all about the good feelings going into 2023.
Exactly. And so, you got any, maybe some predictions for the world of comedy in 2023?
That is actually a really good question, Double T. I do have a few predictions for the world of comedy in 2023. My first prediction is that right here on your radio show, you will continue to hear more about the hijinks that my 11-year-old pulls in order to avoid attending middle school.
I like the sound of that. That's always fun.
I predict that, he spent the first 10 minutes this morning laying in bed saying, I will not go. I will not go. I will not go.
How'd that work out for him?
Well, it in the end, he went.
Right.
He went. And that's why I'm not too concerned about his generation protesting too much because they can't even really get out of bed. In further predictions, Double T, I came up with something I got for you for 2023. Brace yourself. Get ready. I predict that Bill Cosby will be back on tour in 2023.
That's huge. So you're thinking Bill Cosby's going to be back on the road? Really?
I think so. I think he is going to be promoting his new book on relationships. With a bonus chapter, how to make a Jell-O pudding pop stick into a shiv. Mark my words, you heard it here first.
How old is he now?
You know what? That's going to take a Google search, but I'm not sure Google goes back that far.
I'm looking right now, 85.
85
years old. Bill Cosby going to be
85 years old. And, I remember one time I was actually on your radio show. We interviewed Bill Cosby. Well, you interviewed Bill Cosby. I listened.
Yeah, I forgot about that. That was a long time ago.
Yeah, in the studio there. You're like, J-Dog, we got J-Dog live right here in the studio. Hang on, Bill Cosby's on the phone.
We'll say that was before all his issues.
That's right, absolutely. Well, it was after all of his issues, but it was before all of his issues were known.
Right.
To the public.
Right. Well, there you go. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Do you think people will go see Bill Cosby live?
I think anybody over the age of 80 probably will. I think Bill Cosby's going to have a lot of success filling up casinos in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan.
They better be early shows.
Yeah, the 2 p.m. matinee on a Sunday. Right after church.
Any other predictions for 2023 in the world of comedy?
I do have another prediction in the world of comedy for 2023. Instead of Chris Rock, it will be The Rock hosting the Oscars, who will begin the show by pile driving and dropping the people's elbow on Will Smith.
I think a lot of people would like to see that.
I agree. I would like to see that. Really anybody. It could be The Rock dropping a people's elbow on Chris Rock. I think it'd be hilarious.
Yeah, The Rock dropping The Rock or the people's elbow on anybody is good, I think.
Yeah, it's like it was already hilarious when he was winning his world title at WrestleMania. Like when he's actually doing it for real, it's funny. Let alone to do that at something like the Oscars. I think that would be amazing, and I would definitely vote for him for president. The Rock, 2024. I'm saying it right now.
He'd probably win.
I think he would win. I really do. I think he'd save the country. But that's for another time, another place, Double T. I don't want to get into politics right now. I do think stand-up comedy in its live format will keep growing. I think people are going to be going through some rough times in the next year. I think some people are going to be going through some good times. But as you know, Double T, whether people are celebrating or whether they're depressed, there are two things that they always want to do. That's laugh and drink alcohol.
It is so true. And any other big predictions for 2023 in comedy?
I think that's going to wrap it up for my predictions, Double T. I do want to say that I'm looking forward to more Pub and Grub comedy tour shows where we bring live comedy to the nooks and crannies of America. In your area right there in Rockford, we're going to be doing shows in Rockford April 15th with Dobie Maxwell. We talked about that earlier. We're actually also going to be continuing the series in Clinton, Wisconsin, which is just a hop, skipping away. And we've got a new Pub and Grub comedy series coming to Rock Falls, Illinois. That's just a little ways away as well. So it's going to be a lot of fun to talk about all the adventures that I have and all the adventures that other comedians have and all the crazy stuff that happens in stand-up comedy across the country.
Where can people find out more info about the tour, the comedy show?
The Pub and Grub Comedy Tour, go to barcomedyusa.com, and for tickets, you can go to barcomictix.com, and to follow my adventures on the road, you can go to jaredoglive.com.
Bar Comedy USA News with comedian Jaredog. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it, man.
Happy New Year, Double T.
You too. It's Rockford's Home for Classic Rock 96.7 The Eagle. Cool, man.